are you north of 74 or south of 74?
Ah,
Just
interesting.
kidding. That's not true. That's just a joke we make. No, the answer is it depends. Brownsburg in general sells pretty quickly. It's a highly ranked school district and has been for several years in a row now. So a lot of people want to be in Brownsburg. The prices have gone up a ton in the last 5, 6, 7 years.
Brother, would you call it the crown jewel of the West Side?
I would.
Completely unbiased.
Completely.
Because it's definitely not where you and your family are. But
Right.
Yeah.
No, it depends. I mean, how are you going to price it? How's it going to show online and in person? What kind of shape is it in? What neighborhood is it in? That kind of thing.
Sure.
So it definitely depends. But in general, I feel like Brownsburg sells quicker than like the average days on market in Indianapolis.
Yeah, so when we look at the whole market,
Yes.
Brownsburg's typically moving faster than that for the reasons you talk about.
Right.
And it seems like we're continually seeing new businesses pop up in Brownsburg, both big chains that are international and then also a lot of like small businesses as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So that, I think, makes it a more attractive market, right?
It
But
does.
when we think about all this stuff, we think about supply and demand, right? So Brownsburg in the early 2020s, average days on market coming out of COVID was insane. It's 4, it's 3.
Right.
Like we were literally saying those numbers.
Right.
Now we're a few years away from that. It's not quite that insane.
It's not.
It's more the typical market factors of supply and demand that we see.
Right. Yeah, and the lower priced home in Brownsburg is going to have a lot more demand than say something, $1 million.
Right.
And that's really going to be across the board in Indianapolis, for most areas, not all, but most areas.
For sure. So how do you suggest people think about like when they're trying to figure out timelines? What are some things they would look at to figure out what their home is going to take, or how long their home is going to take to sell?
Yeah, sure. So first of all, how are you going to set it up? How's it going to look and show in pictures, and when people come look at it? That's going to be a factor. A good thing to look at is how fast the neighborhood you live in is selling, or if you're on a county road, that area of Brownsburg will be a factor in how quick it goes. What do you have anything that stands out versus other comps that may be on the market that would make it sell either faster or slower because these 3 have a pool and I don't, or something like that? That may hurt or help you depending on what you have. So there's several factors.
Well, and also when you think about like how aggressively are you going to price? If the market value for your Brownsburg home is $400,000 and you price it at $450,000, it's going to take longer because you're going to be testing the market all the way down, and that's just going to add to your days on market too. Whereas if your fair market value is $400,000 and you price it at $350,000, now it's going to go really quick and probably multiple offers, right? So there's something to that as well. I think what you said is really smart about looking at the greater area, looking at Brownsburg, and then specifically neighborhood or what part of Brownsburg. And that's where, if you need help with that, we can figure out those numbers for you. And truly, we joke, but we really can give you a pretty solid idea based on those different levels of days on market, what you can probably expect, right?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, so if we can be a resource for you for that, our emails are in the description below. Feel free to reach out and we'll tell you how long you can expect your Brownsburg home to take to sell.
To the hour.
To the hour. Wow.